In today's video, I'd like to take a look at the general market, including some of the news coming from Korea about them potentially banning cryptocurrency and the FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt that has created. Also a look at the general market and where we stand and where we could be heading along the way. Are we going up? Are we going down? And where we stand in the cryptocurrency market. Before I get into that, I'd like to touch on a few things. I've got my YouTube channel here, so you can subscribe to that for more updates, but I'd like to grow the community and also share to other social media platforms. Now there's a poll that will appear on your screen now, and you can vote there, but I've got a Facebook page, so if you get most of your information or you most active on Facebook, vote for Facebook, and I know that I can upload information there. I'm also on Reddit, so I upload things there, so if you're on Reddit, vote for Reddit, so I know that I need to upload stuff there. I recently created a Google Plus account so that I can upload things on communities here, so if this is where you get most of your crypto information, I know to upload there. And then I've also got Twitter, where I can upload updates on all things that I do. So let me know which platform you use. If there's other platforms that you use that I have not listed, leave a comment down below, or just let me know so that I can also start posting information there, so that more people can get to know about cryptocurrency. Right, so the first point is the South Koreans that, well, CoinMarketCap, which is a website that lists all the cryptocurrencies all combined into one website. It's not an exchange or anything, but they excluded the South Korean prices because the prices over there are a bit inflated. So you'll see that in general, for instance, you'll have the Bitcoin price at about $14,000, and over there it would be $16,000 or $18,000 per Bitcoin. So the prices are a bit different, and that messed up the whole ecosystem, and they removed that, which is fair and understandable, but that created some uncertainty in the market. And you can go look at this article at why they did that. But later on, a day or two later, you see that South Koreans have started to, well, they are planning to potentially ban cryptocurrency in South Korea. And they're also raiding exchanges to see if they are adhering to the rules and regulations with regards to tax. So exchanges need to adhere to certain rules so that they can legally practice and have their exchanges open to the public. And this is a good thing because around the world people need to have the regulations so that they adhere to certain rules and laws. Otherwise you can't successfully have a company run. Now this is cryptocurrency, and we are decentralized, and this shouldn't affect our market since we do not depend on a certain country. But this is still made that there's a lot of uncertainty and that the markets have dipped down quite a bit. Very famous investor Warren Buffett saying that cryptocurrencies will end badly. So you have a lot of people and a lot of countries and outsiders that are making cryptocurrency, the whole market, to be a bad thing, and this has caused the whole market to plummet and to go down quite a bit over the last few days. Now, one thing I can mention is that nothing can stop cryptocurrency. Something really major will need to happen across the whole globe for cryptocurrencies to plummet and not to recover from that. If we look at the general market, now this is the CoinMarketCap that I mentioned earlier, you'll see that there's a lot of cryptocurrencies that are down over the last 24 hours, most of them. But if we look at the general market, we see that over the last few months, the general market, or the amount of money in the market, goes up, it dips down, it goes up again, dips down, and it dips down to where the previous high was. So this is 336 billion. That went down to nearly about that amount. It goes up again and it drops down to the previous high, and that happened again. Now it went up and now it is dropping down to it already dropped down to about 630 billion dollars, and previously we were at around that point. So I personally think that the bad news, the news and the things that will bring down the cryptocurrency market has passed. We can only move up from here. It has created a bit of a resistance here in the general market, and I don't believe it can go much lower than this. And similar to what we saw over here, the market will then continue to move up to newer highs, and hopefully we can push for that $1 trillion dollar market cap. With cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is obviously king. It is on top and it has the most market share. So with cryptocurrency, it's always good to take a look at what Bitcoin is doing, and that will be a bit of an indication of where we're heading in the future. Now you see here that there is we had a run up in price, it dropped down, and it is now compressing or consolidating, as they say, into this wedge. And you'll see that when prices consolidate and compress into a wedge, it either drops down hard or goes up hard. And we saw a few months ago that the price also dropped down, and when it got past this previous high, it shot up and we saw new highs. This also happened in a span of 39 days, and we see here that from the high till where we can potentially break past this new or this previous high could be 39 days. So this is just normal market cycle history that repeats itself. So I believe that the market will continue to move higher, and that this bad news is just temporary. There's also a article that Cointelegraph posted of what we can potentially see happen in the future for Bitcoin. I'm going to leave this link in the description, but here you see they say that Bitcoin is king. It will always continue to move on. We've got institutional money, big companies and institutions that want to invest into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, so that will also push the market higher. We've got regulations from countries, as we saw with Korea, previously with China, that want to ensure that the rules and regulations must be adhered to, which makes it a more stable market and a safer market. And then obviously volatility, meaning the prices going up and down quite often, will continue. This is cryptocurrency. The prices will jump up and down very quickly. So I'm hoping that this gives you a bit of certainty and gives you a bit of peace of what is happening in the market, and that this bad news is only temporary, and that we can move on to newer highs in the coming days and weeks. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you have any comments or questions, leave it down in the comments below. Also see the description for a few links, and remember to share this video, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Cheers.